Welcome to Project Daly City. This home for the last few years has been neglected, it's been smoked in, it's dirty, it's dusty, it's crusty. But don't you worry, because Brian Tran and the team are gonna transform this house into $1 million property. We bought this property for about $930,000. The plan is to put in $185,000 in renovation and sell this property for $1.35 million. Starting with the front, this front landscaping is ugly, and the best curb appeal is always to put down a fresh sod of grass. And so that's what we're gonna do. And we're also gonna upgrade the irrigation system so that nobody has to come out here and physically water it. The exterior isn't in bad shape. Of course, when you're in Daly City, you have a lot of sea air, and that's what's usually causing a lot of the paint to chip. So we're gonna go ahead and scrape this off and put a brand new fresh coat of white. So the chipping that you're seeing here is what I'm talking about. So we're gonna go ahead and have this scraped off. They're gonna maybe put another layer of stucco on if needed. But I think a good fresh coat of paint is gonna change the look of the home. Same thing with the front entryway. I don't think this screams modern, so we're gonna put down some new tile. We're gonna put it right over top, and I think it's gonna change the look completely. These are absolutely destroyed. You can already see it's been dry rotted, so I'm gonna change the look a little bit. This pattern is a little bit older, and so I'm gonna knock this down, and we're gonna run vertical 2x4s this way. It's gonna look really good. We've done that on a past project, and it came out beautiful. The front door is busted. You couldn't save this if you wanted to. This is what happens when you don't take care of your property and you don't paint the property every few years. It literally just breaks apart. So we will be putting in a new door, and it's gonna make it look a lot better because the one that we usually put in has a little bit more windows right here, and so it lets some natural light into the home. This was what I'm talking about. The previous owner of the home has smoked inside for likely 15, 20 years minimum. Because in order for it to stain the wall a yellow like this, it takes years. But don't you worry, we're gonna go ahead and strip this down, either put new sheetrock up or retexture it so that it gets rid of the smell, and it's gonna make it look a lot newer. One of the biggest changes that we're gonna make is gonna be the windows. You see, the windows are number one, single pane, and we're gonna go with dual pane. And also number two, it has a lot of this obstruction that kind of prevents the natural light from coming in. So we're gonna go with a single pane all the way through. And by single pane, I don't mean like the thickness, but just one sheet of glass where it doesn't have any of this. You're gonna see that the hardwood floors in some areas are not in bad shape, but in the back, it really isn't savable. So rather than try to refinish it, we're gonna be putting down an 8mm thick LVP flooring. It has the wide plank. It mimics like that oak finish. This is gonna change up the complete look of the home and really make it very modern and up with the times. So I brought two pieces here for you guys to see. Look at this. It's nice, it's light, it's bright. I can't wait to see it be put down. I want you guys to take a look up real quick. You'll notice that in the living room, there are no lights here. And so that's something that we're gonna be changing. We will be putting recessed lighting throughout the entire home, including the hallways, the bathrooms, the bedrooms, because nothing makes a home feel better than a bright one. This is gonna be the biggest value add that we're gonna do to the home. So we knocked down this wall because originally there was a wall right here, right, separating the kitchen from the dining and living room. But as you know, open concept does very well. And so we knocked down the wall, and instead, we're gonna be putting a long, kind of like an island right here. And this is gonna allow you to not only host, you're gonna be able to cook here, but you're also gonna be able to entertain your guests as you're hosting the party. We are redesigning the kitchen a little bit. So we're gonna leave the kitchen sink here, but originally, the stove and the oven was over this way. We're actually gonna be shifting that onto this side. And so you're gonna have the refrigerator right here, right? You're gonna have the stove, followed by the dishwasher and the sink. And then, like I said, it's gonna wrap around. It's gonna be really nice. And again, recessed lighting in the kitchen as well. Brand new everything. These windows cannot be saved. Half of them do not even open. So we will be changing out every single window, dual pane, number one for energy efficiency, but also the quietness. And a quiet home always sells for more. This was a big one because when we bought the property, somehow, some way, the shower had collapsed. So we've already gone through the process of redoing all the joists underneath and putting down a brand new top wood so that we no longer have a big hole in our bathroom. So in here is gonna be the guest bathroom. And so in the guest bathroom, we're gonna be going with a shower stall, not a tub, and then we're gonna be going with the vanity here, bathroom toilet here. It's gonna be really nice. It's actually a pretty good sized bathroom. The good thing that's actually gonna be saving us some money is the water heater and HVAC system is fairly new, and so we don't have to replace that, saving us a couple thousand, which is great. Okay, this room that I'm standing in right now is a bonus room. Bonus rooms do very well because this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house with an office. Now, the beautiful thing is that people can choose to use this as a bedroom or just an extra place to work from home. Now, what you saw here and why this is completely open was that originally there was a closet that kind of extended 4 feet into the garage. We actually had that knocked down because it prevented a car from being able to fit inside the garage. And that we felt, rather than have a closet, I think the value and getting somebody to pay a little bit more for the home is gonna be the fact that they can park the car inside. And don't you worry, although you may still see some old doors in the home, we are gonna be replacing every single door, every single outlet, every single switch. So it's gonna have brand new feel. You walk into the first bedroom, this is the easiest room. And when I say easy, it's because we don't have to do anything to it other than putting recessed lighting in and a new window. But as I show you the other 2 bedrooms, these required us to really think hard about the layout. Let's start off with the easier room, okay? This is the bigger room, and this should have been the primary bedroom. The problem is, there was just no way for us to put in a bathroom that wouldn't make us break the bank and go over budget. But we did do something. The closet used to be this big, right? Instead, we decided, let's shrink the closet a little bit, makes the room a little bit larger, right? Gives us a little bit more opening. And because before, you would open the door and you would see this wall. Now we push the closet back a little bit, you open the wall and you kind of have more of an open space. But let me show you the 3rd bedroom. And this one, really, we had to put our thinking cap on. So, as you can see, the 3rd bedroom, the primary bedroom, happens to be the smallest bedroom out of the 3. And we had to make it work because there was the only room that was right next to the bathroom, right? And this was where we had to get a little bit creative. So this is what we did. Originally, this wall would go into the bathroom. So we're actually gonna be closing this up, right? And now you walk into this room and we open the bathroom door inside. So originally the architect wanted us to put a closet here. But as you can see, if we were to put the closet here, and let's say we opened and closed it, you wouldn't have any room for a bed. A king-size bed would literally go in, but that's all the room you would have. So instead, we told him to remove this, and come here, this is gonna be the cool part, and put it right here. So now you have room for a bed, 2 nightstands, the closet, and then now you walk in through the master bathroom this way. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably wondering, why didn't we make the other room the master bedroom? The problem with that is, as I take you back there, that was the only room that had access to the garage. And so for us to move the door and have it open another way, it just wasn't very cost effective. This was the most cost effective way of creating a primary bedroom without breaking the bank. The good thing with this house is that the roof is actually in pretty good shape, but the gutters are shot. Because we are so close to the ocean, the gutters have rusted, and actually, check this out. It's been so abandoned, basically, that now plants are growing out of the gutters. So we'll clean up the gutters where we can, and then anywhere where it's already rusted and broken, we'll go ahead and replace the gutters. So in the front, we're gonna be putting down fresh grass, new irrigation system, but in the back, I'm not gonna go too crazy with the budget because we've noticed that the other homes in the area, they don't really spend a whole lot in the yard, so we're not gonna do that as well. We're gonna fill in this little pond that they had, right? And we're gonna go ahead and tan bark this area. I'm gonna build a perimeter right here because I think we are on a little bit of a hill, and to have them excavate this and make it level is gonna be a little bit too much work. So we're gonna build a kind of like a retaining wall with wood, pressure treated wood, and then have planters, and then we're gonna have them plant some things. It's gonna be really nice. And of course this brick kind of breaks up the yard, so I'm gonna have them knock this down, and that's about it. Level out what we can, tan bark the area, and then maybe when the stagers come in, we'll have them put a little bit of a outdoor dining set here. Ready, I'm gonna end it. So that pretty much wraps up our plans with Project Daly City. Did I say that? Project Daly City? Yeah, let's go, ready? Let's go, ready? Yeah, anyway. So that pretty much wraps up our game plan of what we're gonna do to Project Daly City. So if you like what you see and you wanna see us transform this property, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell, because this property is gonna be absolutely stunning when we're done with it. And if you guys are a local flipper or investor in the San Francisco Bay Area, drop a comment down below. Let's link up, guys. I'll see you in the next one.